Alright, so welcome to episode 1 of my Washington Monument Safe. We're beginning on a weird screen because I actually was going to record it, and then my dad, for whatever reason, decided it'd be a good idea just to yell randomly. Like, not like that, but like, he was just talking about some random bullshit for some reason, so that was fun. But yeah, now we have to, kind of see this. These are the trades I did before the season. We got Bronny James, or Trey Jemison, and Christian Koloko before the season alone with Jalen Clark, Josh Minot, and Tristan Newton. Four of those players, I think these are three of them are gone, and Anthony Gill was just another player who just so happened to also be gone, I guess. And yeah, and also fun fact: two of the players from the Lakers trade are already gone, and Christian Coloco's the only one left. How fun! Because I needed to clear out the roster a bit because I think we were like four players over. Can you shut the fuck up, McAfee? Oh my god. Anyways, McAfee for whatever reason is being annoying, but by the way, I don't even have it installed anymore. Like it just somehow it's still giving me fucking bullshit. I don't know why. McAfee just sucks. Don't ever use McAfee, kids. It'll worst mistake of my life. Because for whatever reason, I think my dad asked for, or not my dad, but like basically when we were buying my computer, my dad like had also we are complete ass. What the fuck? Yeah, we're not doing too well, which is kind of to be expected with this roster. We're not really a good roster at all, but currently we're looking like, I mean, we're not going to be one of the worst teams in NBA history, but we're certainly not being a good team. We're really bad, as you'd kind of expect with the Washington Wizards, considering in real life they're also pretty bad. Yeah, we ended the year with, I think, 19 wins, maybe 20. Yeah, no, we ended the year with 19 wins and 63 losses here. And then 20 wins for the Utah Meshers. Which is quite a funny name for Utah. We're just going to gloss over that, however. Other bad teams include Charlotte, Toronto, and then also in the Western Conference you have Portland. So there you go, I guess. Overall, we are the worst team in the NBA, kind of to be expected. Now we're just going to sim through the playoffs. We'll see who ends up winning, I guess. And it looks like the Thunder end up winning over, I'm pretty sure that'd be the Milwaukee Bucks. So, write that down, I guess. I don't know. Most improved player goes to Cade Cunningham, who 30 points, goddamn. And then what rookie of the year goes to Zachary Risser, who's a player I've never heard of, but he apparently was picked number 1 by Atlanta in 2024. And again, he doesn't really look like he's going to become anything great, so I don't know. But he was a decent enough rookie, so who really cares? Overall, yeah, am I still using mirror shit? Yeah, I am. Alright, because it just makes the game more fun. I'm not going to cheat with it or anything, at least that's not the goal. I am just going to start the lottery. We'll see what our chance are. We still have the 48% chance of getting 5th, which I'm hoping to high heavens does not happen. I do not want to just... We end up getting 4th, which isn't really good either, but... Yeah, and somehow Atlanta ends up with the number 1 pick despite having 2.5% odds. So that's interesting. And then now we have... Here we go. Here are the players we have. We have Ben Saroff, Arius Bailey, Noah Esengu, Carter Bryant. Yeah, there's a lot of players we can go with here. I think I'm just overall going to go with the best overall rated player, that being Ben Saroff. And yeah, I mean, he has the best potential. Hopefully, he can live up to it. And then along with that, I am now going to draft probably maybe Derek Queen. You know what? No, I'm actually going to draft John Fland. I think might be the best idea here. We have one more pick, and I'm just going to take Dink Pate. That's a very funny name, so why not, I guess. First overall pick ended up being Cooper Flag. Yeah, he looks like he definitely deserves it. And first of all, I am definitely going to get rid of Brogdon. We have 3 open roster spots, so just be mindful of that, I guess. I don't know. But I'm probably going to let all these players walk, maybe except for JT4, though he wasn't really great. Malcolm Brogdon was a decent player, but he's not really going to get us anywhere at this point, and he's asking for a contract basically for the next 3 years, and I am fairly certain he is going to decline, so definitely not letting him back in. JT4, I'm going to re-sign Maybe I won't. You know what? No, I will. I'm gonna re-sign JT4 because I doubt many players are gonna be willing to join this team anyways. Uh, Outside of that though, yeah, that's basically it. Like honestly, outside of that, I'm probably Koloko might end up staying. I don't know. Tristan Newton. Yeah, outside of that though, actually, you know what? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna let everyone else walk. We have 2 open roster spots heading into free agency. Hopefully, we're able to get at least some decent players to fill in the spots left. We can't really sign many players. We can sign Trey Mann for some, unless I want to sign Tim Hardaway Jr. I guess I could. I don't know. Let's see, but I want to try to stick to younger players. Man, that makes me sound crazy, but yeah. So we have Trey Mann who we can sign, but like, actually, we can actually sign him pretty easily. I'd say, yeah. Looking at him, he has 57 overall, 61 potential. He did actually do pretty well last year. Yeah, I think this is going to be our first player we're going to sign is Trey Mann. Or actually, what do we desperately need? Like, what is something that we need on this team? Well, looking at guard is not really our concern because we already have 2 really good guards. The main thing is that we probably need, what is it? We probably need a good small forward. Maybe. I don't really know. Because we already have kind of like 2 prospects who are pretty good. So, I don't know. But I might just try, hold on, let me go over it. Free agents, yeah. I might just sign whoever the best available free agents are. Just because we do need roster spots at the end of the day. That's kind of what we're aiming for here. Trey Mann, I feel like might be a good player to go with. There's also, I think, some undrafted players or whatever else. There's Amani Bates I can get. I don't know, maybe. Day'Ron Sharpe is also a pretty good player. I might get Day'Ron Sharpe as well. No, I'm just gonna get Day'Ron Sharpe right now. And then we have 1 open roster spot left, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to get it for definitely not Anthony Milton. I might just get a lot of players do not want to go to this team, which I mean it's kind of fair, not gonna lie. So Trey Mann, I guess will be our last player, and yeah, that's basically it for free agency. I'm definitely not signing anybody else, and we're just gonna sim until preseason for 2020, the 2025-26 season. And yeah, we now enter that season, and here's our new roster. And I guess that'll be the end of this episode. Our overall does go up a little bit. I could theoretically do one more season, but I want to split this into seasons. So overall, I think we're just gonna kind of roll off of what we have here for next episode. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed episode 1 of my Washington Wizards basketball GM rebuild. And goodbye.